Okay, if you go to this website here, RISC OS Direct, it's riscdev.com. I'll post a link anyway. You can get a really good image for the Raspberry Pi. It's RISC OS, but it's also, they've loaded a load of software onto it as well, so it makes life a lot easier. You can actually put RISC OS from the Raspberry Imager, but you don't get all the software, and the emulators are not pre-installed, so this is why it's better to download it from here. So as you can see, you get a bit of stuff on here that's already onto it. Basically loads up mostly like this. Now RISC OS is a bit odd because it uses the middle mouse key a lot more than modern operating systems. And to get to the emulators, you just go to the SD card here, emulators, and we've got the icon 8-bit, we've got the 26-bit, which is the Archimedes. We're focusing on to the BBC here, and you get a program called bbit. Now I've downloaded some games here, and I'll show you how easy that is. So what you do is, I found the easiest way to just take them off the internet basically. So if we go here, this website's pretty good, but there's quite loads of them. They've already got disk images. This one has them already in the right format, and it's just straightforward downloading them. So we'll go down here and get one of my favourite games, and we'll download it. Now RISC OS is a bit strange again. So it downloads it and it leaves the file here, and you've got to actually drag it to where you want to save it. So we want to put it in the same folder as my other games, so we'll put it in there. And then there's another problem. If you again click on it, middle click, and we go to file type, it sees it's data. What we've got to do is change that to, so it's DFS image. Yeah, and once we do that, it should change to the little floppy disk. Now what we do, if we just double click on it, it'll automatically boot it into the bbit. It'll act like you've put the floppy drive, the disk in the floppy drive, and it's ready to go. Now there's a couple of ways to do it. If you have a proper keyboard with pause break, it makes life a lot easier, because all you got to do is go shift break, and that'll boot the floppy drive. Yeah. So if I go shift break, it'll boot into it. Right. Now, if you don't have the pause break, then I think you have to do it this way, which is asterisk exec iboot, and that'll do basically the shift break, but obviously it's a lot easier doing the shift break. So here we go, one of my favourite games. And also as well, if you press F12 any time, that'll take you back into here, which I'll show you another thing. It's if you go into here, middle click, you got some settings here, but if we go into options, things here is obviously you can change the make and model and stuff. The thing is here is the games, is the keyboard layout. I've put it onto games. What that does is makes the control key act as A, because if you caps lock and control like Arcadians is, you got to play like this. It's not very good. But with it being the A key, it makes it a lot more natural. Yeah. Also, what we want to do is put that display mode to high. Yeah. Yeah. Make it to high. Yeah, and then set it. And then we'll go back into Arcadians. Right, and see if we play a game. See if I've still got my skills. This is one of my favourite games on the BBC. Got ya. Almost two this time. Oh, got me then. Play again. Anyway, I hope you found that interesting. Okay, bye.